This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Groomer Humor on Pet Life Radio. In this episode, we're going to be talking about motivation through your dog's health, your dog's mind, your dog's spirit. We're going to find the inner dog in all of us, and we're going to talk about some of the great things that dogs do for us. We also have a very funny comment section coming up. We got all of that and much, much more when we come back on Groomer Humor.
Does your dog itch, scratch, stink, or shed like crazy? Come to Dynovite for help.
Order a 90-day supply of Dynovite.
Dynovite for life.
Pick up 2 tubes of Doggo Suds.
Get the 3rd tube free.
Peppermint, tea tree, lavender, Doggo Sud shampoo.
Made with all-natural coconut, jojoba, aloe. Great for healthy skin and soft, shiny coats.
But no itchy, harsh chemicals.
Lather up, rinse away.
Try Doggo Suds. Buy 2, get 1 free.
At Dynovite.com.
DINOVITE.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to Groomer Humor, guys. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Rudy V, along with my party animal son, Anthony Ray.
Party animal.
Yeah, you are the animal, dude.
It was WrestleMania weekend.
That's what I'm getting
weekend. Yeah. It was a long 2 days. Didn't really sleep much. I spent $40 to go to a tailgate, and I wasn't even going into the event because I couldn't afford the $100+ ticket. So I figured, $40 isn't as much as 100, right? That's math.
Yeah, but look at your enthusiasm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You paid $40 to stand in a parking lot and get drunk.
Pretty much. Yeah. $40. And you know what's funny is I was mad when I thought it was that it would be more than 20. I handed Jess a 20 because she drove me and my friend Jeffrey there, and I said, here's 25. It won't be more than that. And she hands me back the $5 and she goes, I'll keep the 20. It's 40. I'll put the rest in. Don't worry. And Jeffrey didn't even offer. What a jerk.
Oh, I love it.
$40 to sit in a parking spot for a few hours and not go to the event. But I watched it in bed, recovering.
Well, there you go. You got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
You got to watch it in the convenience of your bed.
Right, right. Yeah. And it was a really good show, too. It would have been cool to go, but at the same time, I don't think I would have. The show was about 7 hours long.
Wow.
So I don't think I would have. I would have fallen asleep. I fell asleep sitting up in the car on the way home from the tailgate itself.
Sitting up.
Yeah, like just my head facing downward, but I didn't put the seat back or anything. I sat up and slept.
Like a mannequin.
Yeah, exactly. Good times, though. Good times.
Yeah, for sure. I love modern day entertainment. I love that you can go to some of these events and buy a $17 hot dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always good because beer tastes better when it costs $16.
It has to.
Yeah, exactly.
It just has
better.
to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and you know what? Parking spaces are really fun to park in when they cost $40.
Exactly. It's a very special parking spot.
It's a very special parking spot. I honestly, what a great $40 to spend.
Yeah. Well, your eyes are glossy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very enthusiastic about laying on the couch when we're done with this.
Yeah.
It's
a good weekend.
It was a good weekend.
That's a good weekend. I'm like, you and me are complete opposites at this point. I'm trying not to drink. I'm on my little health kick, as everybody knows. I'm trying to get my teeth in order. That's been a challenge. But I'm exercising and all of that. So, for me, it was more like, I want to get my oatmeal and fruits and berries in, and my omega-3s,
Oatmeal. I never had oatmeal in my life.
It's disgusting.
Is it? Yeah, it looks like mush.
Yeah.
You know what oatmeal reminds me of? It reminds me of when you make a bowl of cereal in the morning and don't finish it, but you forget to throw it away before you go to work, and you come back later at 5 and it's just a bowl of slop. That's
what it is.
That's what oatmeal is. Yeah,
That's
except it's
oatmeal is.
warm.
It's warm. Put a couple of blueberries in there, and supposedly it's very healthy.
Yeah, I'll stick with beer.
Well, you got the hops, so you're getting some nutrition, and you got the beer hops.
Yeah,
got the wheat going in.
Not into oatmeal. Never been.
I guess that'll makes you pee good or something, and
must do something.
It's good for hydration. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. Okay, we have a pet podcast.
Yes, we
Enough
do.
about oatmeal and wrestling and beer.
All righty. Exactly. So, guys, like we said in the intro here, what we want to do in this episode is we really want to find how dogs motivate us, and they really, really do. And I think more and more people are acknowledging that dogs are motivating us in our own lives and making us better people. And I think more and more people are starting to indulge in their dogs in a way where they never have before. And it just goes without saying, the market for, say, even working dogs, service dogs, seeing eye dogs, search and rescue dogs, cadaver dogs, right into dogs modeling. And it's just endless. It's just endless. And I think it's so important. And I think it's beautiful that we're having such a connection with dogs. And like we said in the beginning, we're finding our inner dog in ourselves. I think a part of us, we all have an inner dog. And we want to talk a little bit about that today and bring it more to the surface, because this is just a growing phenomenon, in my opinion. It really is. I don't know.
Well, as years have gone on, more and more people consider their dogs family members, and that has just become the truth of it all. It's outside of dogs being humanized, dogs are family members. I think they always have been, but it hasn't been until these last couple of years or decades, whatever, that people are starting to really truly realize how important pets in general are these days. A lot of information has come out about just what you're talking about: motivation, healing, just therapeutic things that animals do. They do the same thing for us that we do for each other. They're there for us all the time. Yeah. And so it really is quite fascinating where we all are right now in the pet industry itself, just in general.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, I don't think that there's any animal closer to us than our dogs and our cats. We love talking about this, and we love bringing it alive because it's just such a positive energy. I was reading in an article recently that the most common dogs that are being used right now for a lot of, they're being used for their noses, whether it's cadaver dogs or search and rescue dogs, or German Shepherds, Belgian Malinois, Labs, Pointers, Vizslas. All of these dogs are just known to have special noses where they can just really sniff out whatever they're looking for, drugs and anything you can think of. But these working dogs are doing such a justice for us. And I guess what we want to do in this show is say that if anyone out there is interested in being involved in this, and you're the type of person that might get into some training, or you want to purchase one of these dogs or adopt one of these types of dogs, and you want to get into this field, there is just as a matter of fact, there's just not enough dogs to actually meet the demand at this point. So we're kind of urging people out there, if you really want to motivate yourself through your dog, it might be something you might be interested in,
Personally, I have a hard enough time motivating myself. But.
Yeah. And I know we've talked about this in the past, but like your inner dog is like a dog that just had too much beer, is like knocked out on the couch and needs a belly rub,
I do love my belly rubs. I can't really lie there.
Yeah, like the inner dog in you.
Well, I've already told you your inner dog is a burden. Just an old dog who's a burden at this point. You remember when I said that? I broke you. You laughed so hard.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, did I tell you I'm getting my varicose veins done?
Hey, congratulations.
Talk about a broken dog.
Dog.
Yeah, I got it in the works. I got my appointment coming up on the 22nd. Gonna do the old varicose vein repair.
I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. Look at that.
Yeah. It's
you're excited? They're going to pull some veins out of your body or zap them. I don't know how they do it. What do they do?
I don't know.
They just fry them from the outside. Do they microwave your leg or something?
I have to go for a consultation, but apparently, there's definitely like a recovery where I'm definitely going to wear the compression sock. I have to walk around with that for a while. So,
i.e., me not going to the beach with you for a while.
Really? You don't want to be seen with me with the compression sock on?
Well, are they skin toned?
I don't know. Maybe.
What if they're like black or something? You're gonna look like a crazy.
Well, then I'll wear them with my sandals.
That's even worse, isn't it? Now you're wearing sandals with socks, which you do sometimes, by the way. Knock it off. That's not a good look.
Really? No, It's funny. I don't wear this. I actually wear like the thong sandal.
I know,
and it crips something. That's not a good look, right?
No, furthering the completely incorrect.
Oh,
some people, I mean, you can get away with the socks and the sandals if it's the sock with the open toe, like not the thong sandals. Yeah. How do you even shove your socked foot into a thong sandal?
It feels weird.
Doesn't it hurt?
Yeah.
You got to have a loose sock.
Yeah.
It's just kind of gross.
Yeah.
Socks shouldn't be loose.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to like re-up on myself. I don't know what's going on. I need some new clothes. I need an overhaul, man. I might hire one of those guys that helps you, better yourself and, changes you or something. I need that. I think I'm too set in my ways.
Well, one day we'll have enough money where maybe we can you can hire somebody to smack the sandal out of your hand when you go to put it on with a sock. Maybe one day.
Yeah, I think I have to do some self-maintenance, trim my toenails a little more. I don't know. Stop wearing the socks with the sandals.
That's a good start. Baby steps. Stop wearing socks with the sandals.
Yeah. So, okay. So we don't want to get off topic here.
Yeah, sure.
But again, so we're talking about getting involved and finding out whether or not you're interested in getting more involved. I know there's a lot of people out there. There's just so many people that we met at World Dog Expo last year. Who did we meet? And who was the one girl who had the agility dogs going? I forget her name. There was just so many people there.
We met. We must have met 50 different people.
Yeah, geez.
We met
the girl who did Keller's Cause. Sarah Carson.
Jerry's.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I urge you guys, head on out to World Dog Expo. Anything that's going on in your area, check out some of these agility dogs. Another big thing that's happening is dog modeling. There's a huge market for dog modeling right now. And it's amazing because these dogs know exactly what they're doing. They know that they're models. Again, I think it's fascinating what we're doing with our dogs. Again, how it came to this, I have no idea, but I think it should have came to this a long time ago.
I think it just came to be because, again, like I said earlier, in the world we live in, there's just so much stuff out there, information, pictures, everybody's sharing their lives. And I don't know, people just kind of became interested. There's more to dogs. Dogs are so smart. Dogs and cats, they can, there's stray dogs that survive on their own. There's tons of stray cats that survive. It's fascinating. They're a species that just lives among humans and without them too. It's kind of weird. I don't know.
That's part of the intrigue. And I think that we're just finding more and more about dogs and cats. We're really we're psychoanalyzing, we're digging deeper, we're just educating ourselves so much more than we ever have. So again, that's what this show is about. We want people to become even more involved in the dog craze. So why don't we take a brief break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about it.
It's designerpetsweaters.com. Hand-knitted designer sweaters for your precious pup or cool cat. Beautiful couture patterns for your pets, including custom-knitted formal wear, casual wear, yachting, and even sports-themed. Many designer pet sweaters include feathered tammy hats, top hats, and a lot of sparkle. Each sweater includes leg loops, front paw sleeves, and leash opening. Visit designerpetsweaters.com to order your four-legged fashions today. Large or small, we fit them all. designerpetsweaters.com.
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to Groomer Humor on Pet Life Radio. I am your host, Anthony Ray, hanging out with my dad, Rudy V. We've covered quite a lot so far, talking about motivation through dogs, finding our inner dog, belly rubs, and wearing socks with sandals. We've covered a lot of information, very vital information for pet owners. And and fathers and sons alike. I'm talking to all you sons out there whose dad shoved their socked foot into a thong sandal. We're here for you. I'm here for you, at least. Anyway.
Yes. And also talking about, the father-son who just, spends, $100 to hang out in a parking lot and have some beer.
It was 40.
40.
But close enough to 100. It was a very expensive weekend, just in general, I guess. But
it's good stuff. I'm proud of you, son. I'm very proud of you.
You taught me well. I can't even blame it on you. You're not even a drinker.
No.
Not really, anyway. It's just
I was a partier, but drinking wasn't my drug of choice, I guess. Yeah. Like I said, I don't have a drug of choice anymore, so thank God for that.
I want to ask everybody out there a question while we're on this topic, all this motivation through pets. And me and you have talked about this thousands of times already, the love and the energy when you have a pet, dog, cat. You'll all notice that we tend, when we're talking about the love and affection of your pet, you'll all notice that we tend to fail to talk about those of you who think it's adorable to have lizards running around your house. Now, I love all animals, and believe me, to each his own. I've met snakes before that my friends have had as pets that are adorable. But then he told me he slept with it, and nope.
Oh.
It's a
no.
Yeah,
that's terrifying.
Yeah, a little bit terrifying. It's a reptile, and I don't know. I want you guys to write in. I want to talk about this because
are they cuddly?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I've met people who have like multiple lizards or dragons or whatever they're called, and I love all animals.
Sure,
but
I love them. But
yeah,
not my bed.
Please write in, email us, leave comments on a video, any way you can. Because if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. But I think you guys are out of your minds for letting lizards just run amok. Let him out of the cage. He's cute.
He's cute.
Is he? Yeah, he has talons. I don't know. He has talons.
Oh, look at the way he scales the wall.
Yeah, right. Right. Some people, I met somebody once who had a chameleon. Oh, look at the way where'd he go? Like, I don't know. Like, look at the way he turns into the color of that, and now I can't see him, and I killed him by mistake. I stepped on. Like, I don't know. It just seems very odd. I don't know. There's a lot of other animals because I noticed that recently. Me and you don't really mention a lot of other pets other than like dogs and cats, and there's some other pets out there apparently.
When I was younger, when I was about 13 years old, I had a turtle. I got a box turtle, and we had him in a tank, and I wanted to see him crawl around, and so I took him out of the tank. This is a true story, and I forget what it was. I think my dad called me or something, and I left. And when I came back, he just wasn't there anymore. And I swear, this is a true story. I looked for him, never found him. I have no idea where that turtle went. I swewer, I
don't mean to laugh at the poor turtle, but he just wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, he was just gone. It was an empty tank. And I looked for him for years. Where did the turtle go? I have no idea.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, they're elusive.
I mean, again, any pet can get away, sure. But I would imagine the trials and tribulations of owning a lizard or letting a turtle run amok are a little different from having a cat or a dog. Yeah. I don't know.
You know what? That's why I think dogs and cats are just so special. As humans, I think we need, not only do we like our bellies rubbed, but we need a belly to rub. That you know what I mean? And,
maybe.
Not to say other pets aren't special to people. We're not saying that, but man, I don't know. We're dog and cat people over here, as everybody knows.
By no means, and again, I just want to reiterate, by no means do I hate any animals. I won't even kill spiders. I love all animals. But as far as having one as a pet, I think the snakes are a little bit better outside, living.
I was speaking of other animals. Me too. I agree with you. Speaking of other animals, I was in the park. We're having some really nice spring days here in North Jersey, and I was in the park, and you should hear the birds. Oh my God! They I mean, listen. Needless to say, the procreation season is in,
they're
and
out there
they're dating. You should hear the birds. I mean, they want to get things going. They're whistling and humming and puffing their wings out. I love it. The sex season is in.
There was a bird outside my window at 4:00 in the morning.
Exactly.
Wait, we were human beings really aren't very different from animals, are we? 4:00 it's the witching hour. 4 a.m.
The male birds are just doing everything in their power. I love it.
Men are so desperate all the time.
Oh my God, they're all horny. Hey, listen, it's
those are
the
probably
way we
the kinds
roll.
of birds. Yeah, those are the kinds of birds where they go out and buy a lizard. I don't know.
No, those are the kind of birds that come down and eat the lizard.
True.
Birds are fascinating to me.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. I love birds. Birds are beautiful.
Me too. But getting back to our inner dog here, though, we don't want to get too off topic, but
is that even possible? I don't know.
Yeah, man, dude, we have that ability. We could jump in and out.
That's true.
But let's get back to this, because here's some of the things that I wanted to kind of bring to focus here. No matter what kind of dog you have out there, right? Whether it's a service dog, a seeing eye dog, or a cadaver dog, whatever, agility dog. The one thing that all these dogs have in common, people, is as much as you see them on TV and performing, when they go home at night, they are still dogs. They're still laying on the couch and definitely getting their bellies rubbed and the backs of their ears scratched, and they're watching TV with us. Again, that's just what makes them so special. These dogs obviously love performing. They love doing their tasks. They love working for us and still being our best friends. They still love hanging with us and loving us. So again, just dogs are just so special in our lives, and we really, really need to realize that. And another thing that they all need and require, and this is coming from our dog grooming perspective here, they all need to get groomed too. So again, it's just another very, very important aspect of the whole scenario if you're going to own a dog, whether it's just your pet or whether you own a working dog, a guard dog, whatever. Guys, grooming. I mean, come on. We have to just say that, not just because we're grooming, but it's just so vital and so important. Especially, say a dog is working. Let's say a dog is out there in the field and doing search and rescue. That dog is it's going through so much. It could be running through mud, rock, crawling into caves. At the end of the day, that dog needs a good grooming, good cleaning, and a rest. So let's give these dogs what they deserve.
That's why I'm very happy with the way this industry has begun to grow, because I think more and more people are realizing that how important grooming is really in general.
Yeah,
Every kind of dog out there needs it.
And, there's ways of supporting all of these tasks indirectly too. Like we always mention, if there is, say, a local place that you could donate to your police academy that might have a canine unit. You can also be involved just by a simple donation. You can donate to, say, like, a Seeing Eye Dog Foundation, rescue. It's endless. And, if you guys want to get involved in any of this, I urge anybody to look up anything that's going on locally that might have to do with what we're talking about, and just get involved.
I'll tell you, Seeing Eye Dogs absolutely amazed me. I'll never forget the first time I ever saw Seeing Eye Dog. I was a little kid, and this man was trying to cross the street, and he was blind, and the Seeing Eye Dog was so smart that he noticed that it wasn't time to cross yet, and he blocked the man from continuing to walk forward into the street. Sure. And the guy, I've never been through any kind of course with Seeing Eye Dogs or anything like that. So, but I'm sure they explain to the person who will be using the dog what this means, what that means. But the dogs are so smart that the dog literally knew, oh, hey, dude, there's cars coming. Hold on.
Absolutely.
And the dog sort of parked itself in front of the guy's legs and said, no. And when I start walking forward, that's when you start walking forward. It's just amazing to me. It's amazing.
It is, yeah. And guys, if you are out and about and you're in public and you see a dog, a Seeing Eye Dog or a therapy dog, and they have the jacket that they specifically say, please don't touch me, I'm working. Guys, please don't go up to the dog. I still see people do it, and it's really, really dangerous to do something like that. That dog, especially what you're saying, Anthony, a Seeing Eye Dog, has to remain focused and alert. If you go up to it and you take it out of its mental state or its zone that it's in, it can be potentially dangerous. The dog can run, it could bolt. So, just a reminder, if you do see a dog that's working, stay away from it. Don't pet it. Listen, everybody has the urge because the dogs are so damn cute. We all want to go up to it. It's just our natural reaction because we love dogs. But guys, dogs like that, definitely just, stay away from because they are working. So just, be diligent with that.
Yeah, without a doubt. That's a good point.
Yeah. So what else we got, Anthony? Our funny comment section.
I'm a professional.
Yeah, I don't know this one. You read this one because we said
this one. Yes.
Okay. Because we said we weren't going to let each other know.
Yeah, I think it's better to have our live reactions. I think it's better, but I found this one, and this one's a matter of perspective. I think it's a compliment.
Okay.
So it says, I think you guys are exaggerating. Rudy's teeth are bad, but not that bad. So it's another teeth one.
Right.
But hey, I think that's a compliment, dude.
That's but she said they're bad.
Huh? But she said they're not that bad.
Okay.
I said going in, it's a matter of perspective. I mean, if you want to be a Debbie Downer about it.
Yeah. I guess I see your point. Listen, I'll take the compliment if that's what it is.
I think it is.
Bad but not bad, I guess could be perceived as good.
Yeah, I mean, what do they call it? Double negative or something?
Right.
I mean, I think it's good. Hey, she said we're exaggerating. All right, so your teeth aren't fantastic, but they're not like as bad as we're making them sound.
Yeah.
So,
see, the funny thing is, the comment makes sense because since we've been doing the show and we've been talking about the teeth, now anytime anybody sees our videos, they're staring at my teeth.
Yeah, and
it's embarrassing.
The thing that kind of sucks about that is you've just started to sort of fix your teeth recently, so most of our videos at the moment of your teeth are not up to par with your current status because you've been doing the whitening and they're looking better. They're looking really white right now as I'm looking at you. Yeah.
Wow. So not bad is good.
I said that last week. Yeah. Not bad is good, but I think people we're going to have to explain in a lot of comments in the following weeks here that, hey, wait, your teeth look terrible. No, that's how they used to look.
Well, you know what, man? Like I said, we're going to do like a big reveal on me, we're going to do the big reveal. I think it's going to be good. I'm getting the teeth done, the hair done, the varicose veins done, lost a little weight. I think that there should be like a show on us or something like that and do the big reveal.
Oh, we're getting a show at some point. I just don't.
We are getting a show.
Depends what it's going to be about.
Yeah, right. That's up for grabs right now,
Yeah.
It could Could be a dog grooming show. It could be a show about my teeth. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. It could either be on Animal Planet or it could be on Comedy Central. We'll see.
Anyway,
but yeah,
guys,
I think that's a good comment.
I like the comment. Thank you, whoever wrote that. I appreciate the compliment.
Sorry that we don't have more for you guys this week. We have a lot. I wanted to pick the one that I thought my dad would have the best reaction to. And there's always a lot, but anything with his teeth, I always love to see not just your teeth, your personal appearance in general.
Yeah.
I like when people talk about that. Well, you tell me I stink all the time, so I don't want to hear anything.
Well, I heard a long time ago that as you age, your nose and your ears get bigger. And you know what? Yes, that's proof positive. I never believed that until I looked in the mirror recently. So that's a true state. So take care of your nose and your ears.
Now that you said that, next week we're going to end up having nose comments too.
Yep, exactly. Anyway, just, guys, to sum up the show, first of all, I want to thank everybody once again for listening to us on Pet Life Radio. And guys, again, there's not enough dogs to fill the demands that we're talking about. So again, if you feel you have a potential dog or you wish to take part in any of the things that we talked about, you can either contact like the AKC, they can help direct you, or Canine Performance Department in your area. But again, get into your dogs, let your dogs get into you. There's a whole lot of dog sayings that we take for granted. And again, there's no quitting this dog, and it's not how big the dog is in the fight. It's the fight in the dog. Remember that, guys. Just remember that we associate our inner being with dogs. We all have our inner dog, and I think that's so special. And again, thanks for listening.
Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. As always, we'd like to thank our producer, Mark Winter. Thank you so much, Mark. If you haven't already, head on over to our YouTube channel. It's called Grooming by Rudy. That's Grooming by Rudy on YouTube.com. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. You could also like Grooming by Rudy on Facebook, follow Grooming by Rudy on Instagram and Twitter. It has been an absolute pleasure, as always, guys. Until next time, take care of yourselves and your pets.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.